When You Give a Dog a Home, a new series showing you a number of furry friends looking for their new forever home. I'm your host, Kaleigh, and in this series we are going to be teaming up with the Sallisaw Animal Care Facility to show you a number of adoptable pets, as well as getting veterinarian tips from Doctor of Veterinary Medicine, Haraway. This is Scott. This is a 2-year-old pit mix. He has been with the Sallisaw Animal Care Facility for about a month now. We have not put him out with other dogs, but he shows no aggression when others pass him, so we assume that he might do all right with them. This is a 3-year-old pit mix named Logan. He's been here about 3 weeks as well at the Animal Care Facility here in Sallisaw. He absolutely loves treats. He hasn't been around any of the other dogs either, but hasn't shown any aggression toward them, so he should be all right as well. This is Oscar. He's about 4 to 5 years old and has only been here at the Sallisaw Animal Care Facility for about 4 days. He hasn't been around very many dogs. He's only does pretty good around older dogs. We don't recommend him being around young pups, and probably the same with children. Probably wouldn't recommend young children, but older children, adults would probably be better for Oscar. This is Harry. He's about 5 years old. He's been here at the Sallisaw Animal Care Facility for about 2 months. He is pretty skittish at first, but warms up fairly quickly. He hasn't been around very many other dogs, only dogs his size. So we would recommend, if you do have any other pets in your home, to keep them about Harry's size if you're interested in him. I am back with Dr. Haraway, a doctor of veterinary medicine, as well as joined with our sweet friend Karen here. Karen is still up for adoption. She's about 2 years old. She's super sweet, does really well around other women. But thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you.
So I wanted to talk a little bit about the heat outside. So it's really getting hot. What are some precautions or things that you would do to take care of a pet that stays outside?
It's a really difficult time for animals. You've got to be especially careful to know that your pet at all times of the day has extra fresh water, shade always is available. You have to make for certain that that they always have a place to be available to get out of the heat.
So if your animal is found left outside with none of what you mentioned, what are some of the possibilities that happen to you?
Our animal control officers in the city are constantly looking. We have a lot of people in the area paying attention to this. This is a problem, and we have had several cases already this year. The consequences are pretty severe if you are caught abusing an animal in this way. There are municipal tickets sometimes are written for this offense, and if it's deemed to be a true cruelty case of neglect, then it can result in a felony.
So can we go over the requirements one more time? So you said some shade.
Got to have shade, got to have plenty cool water, fresh water always available. As long as when you leave in the morning with your animal in the backyard and it has shade, consider that will change through the day. Dogs are not supposed to be chained up inside the city limits. That's against our city ordinance, but sometimes we still see that. And you have to make sure that they're always, through the whole day, have shade available. Yeah,
so what about bringing your pets into the car?
So we've had several cases of that already this year, and we have a chart available that tells the extreme temperatures and how fast they get to that level. For instance, on a dog of this size, if it was only 80 degrees outside, it would be 99 inside a vehicle in just 10 minutes.
Goodness. Alrighty, well, thank you so much.
Welcome.
With temperatures rising, the Sallisaw Animal Care Facility recommends that you make sure to take care of your pet. Make sure that they have food available, water, as well as shade, because with the temperatures rising, your pet does get hot as well. If you do bring your pet anywhere, make sure that they are not locked in the car or anything, because the car heat can double within the amount of time.